I don't know where I'm looking.
All right. Hello, I am Katie. I am the owner of Shape, and I am here with Sarah. She's one of our clients, and she is crushing it. So, Sarah, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your journey, what led you to start working with Shape?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm Sarah, mum of three children. I'm a wife and I work full time. I guess I always knew that I wanted more, that I wasn't comfortable in my skin. And I guess as a mum and a wife, you always put yourself last. So I finally was like, I need to make a change. It's time for me. I realized I'd stopped saying yes to functions, going out with the girlfriends. I was in none of the photos. I kind of felt like I'd retracted and I was like, I didn't like the image looking back at me. And I was sort of sad, lonely, and really just uncomfortable as a person.
Yeah.
Uh,
What
yeah.
were what were some of the biggest struggles or frustrations you faced with your fitness and nutrition before joining us?
Okay. I guess not knowing where to start. Eating what I thought was healthy. So I think one of the big ones is I remember making smoothies every morning and it was like oats, dates, almond milk, honey. Here I am being healthy, but yet somehow I was just getting bigger and bigger. Like it was just not being educated enough and scrolling and thinking, oh, that's healthy. I'll eat that. And it wasn't. And then I guess even just you try all the fads. What I thought was eating good, I'd be restricting myself, yet then nothing would change. Then you feel a bit depressed. Then you go back to food and that binge eating. And it was just like this vicious cycle, I guess. And I still not able to shift the weight, still felt miserable. But yet it was like, I'm starving, I'm tired, I'm not sleeping, trying to move. Just something wasn't working.
I
Yeah.
I clearly remember you coming when our first conversation about the smoothies and you being like, but I'm having smoothies and I'm eating all the healthy stuff. I've got the good stuff in there. And I think we worked it out and it was like
Mm.
over 600 calories or something ridiculous for your
Oh,
smoothie. It's like, yeah, you may be eating healthy, but it's still too much for the whole day output. And you were blown away and you're like, what? I remember that as
and throwing a couple of almond milk lattes on top, and I was like hitting my calories in just breakfast, let alone then the rest of the day.
yeah.
Yeah,
And that's key is
yeah,
knowing
very interesting.
what to have, how much to have, even if it is healthy, how
Yeah.
easy it can be overdone throughout the day. But there are a lot of
Oh,
programs
yeah.
and coaches out there. What made you decide to work with us instead of another coach?
Okay, so I guess you're like sort of popping up on my feed. Everyone sort of was throwing your name around. But my distinct moment was I ran into a friend and I remember thinking, wow, you look incredible. Like she just radiated confidence, happiness, and joy. And I hadn't seen her for a little while, but there was definitely a big change physically and mentally, emotionally, maybe for her. And I was like, I need what she's got. And it was you. She had Katie in her pocket. And I was like, oh my God, give it. I've seen her. I need her. So I think I started at the gym, sort of just sussed it out. Like it's very nerve wracking walking to a gym first time. Like obviously overweight, hadn't moved my body in a while. And then from that initial call, I was like hooked. I was like, Katie's my go-to. And I guess the ease of the setup, your enthusiasm, the genuine care and the non-judgment that came. Like you're here to change lives, and you could see that from day dot. Like you're invested in each and every one of us, and our own journey. So I knew I was where I needed to be, and you were going to support me, push me where needed, talk me off the ledge, and educate me. So yeah, from that moment, I knew you and Shape and the other girls were the way to go.
I love it. You've been an A plus student the whole time. I'm here for it. And then what has been the biggest breakthrough or aha moment since we started working together?
Ooh, that my body is capable. So your mind and your body and how much they connect. And it's like, I think I always thought, oh, the fat girl, she can't lift. Oh, the fat girl shouldn't be seen in the gym. You sort of get past that, and then the results started to come, and I was just like, oh, give me more. Like, I am capable. I am strong. I can do this. If you trust the process and be consistent and turn up and do all the right things, it's like, it's winning. Do you know what I mean? And then once you get that feeling, that little taste of success, and, you know, the dark mornings, I'm up at 4:30, whether it was in my garage or at the gym, you start to see the results, and it was just like, oh, this works. This is what I needed. This is a lifetime. This is a change. Yeah, and I guess a bit of a drug, right? So your hard work pays off, and then you just want more and more and more. So, I think just realizing that I was capable and that my body would hold up, and just being mentally tough. So didn't always have to, didn't always lift the heaviest or go for the furthest walk, but I just showed up every single day, like big or small. And it was that got me to, this is all I need to do. It doesn't have to be a punish. And then I found a love for it. So from all that sort of hard work and discipline, I've ended up loving it and thriving on it.
And you were coming to the gym. It was just one day, wasn't it? And then you were doing
Wednesday night
for home, weren't you?
Yeah, I think it was a Wednesday night, and then was it like 4 home sessions? So I remember, like, I just sneaked down, go in my garage. I was by myself, music in, and just go through the motions.
Yeah, and it can be done anywhere. I know if you can get to a gym, amazing. But if you can't, you can still get it done at home. We just had a set of dumbbells, didn't we, and some bands.
Yeah, sort of very basic. I remember using my shoe rack to do some of the, like, bench presses and stuff because I didn't have a box. But it was like, no, I'll make do. Kids' books I would use to elevate my squats. So you just got to be resourceful. Yeah.
Use what you got at home. We can always make it work with whatever we've got, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I think even like on holidays, like I've been able to pull the program out and go, okay, this is what I'm doing. Take some bands with me, like, always just like handy in my pocket.
Yeah, we can always make it work no matter where you are, traveling, hotel workouts, no matter what. We can always make it fit to your lifestyle and whatever you are up to, we will make it work.
No missing a day.
Yes. And what has your approach to fitness, nutrition, or mindset changed since joining? What results or wins are you most proud of?
Oh, okay. So many.
You've had some epic.
Oh, because I remember even messaging going, oh my God, I just did the monkey bars for the first time. Like, that was one of my little side goals, was to be strong enough to do monkey bars with my kids. I don't even think I did it as a teenager because I was like, oh, I'm going to look like an idiot. I won't be able to hold myself. Now it's like, oh, I'll race against my kids. How many, or planks. I remember starting doing planks. I can do a minute. How many can you do? So it definitely has become like a lifestyle, and the family all gets on board. But I guess just moving every single day, like whether it's rain, hail, or shine, whether it's a walk, like some sort of movement in my day. And now that I'm educated, I view food as a source of fueling and strength rather than feeling guilty and using it as a reward. Like, instead of going, oh, we're going out for ice cream, it's like, no, let's go play cricket and then we'll get the ice cream. So it's not just sitting and eating all the time. It's that combo of moving. We still get some treats, but it's just a balanced lifestyle now. Yeah. So I feel that's good. And I think I came to you wanting to lose 10 kilos. So one of the biggest wins is that, like, I've almost tripled it. So I thought it was going to be so hard, and it's been so easy and so flexible and rewarding, I guess. So that's a huge win too, I guess.
And because we lost, I think it was like 28 kilos, but we're on the other side now where we're eating more food and we're training now the brain to eat more. and be okay with eating more, and
Yeah.
that you actually thrive better when you are eating more. Like, your strength now is like so
Incredible. I think the other day I said to one of my boys, I reckon I could bench press you. And so just like being able to pick them up and they're like, Mum. And then they love it because they're like, Mum's strong. Mum can keep up. Mum's not tired. Mum doesn't need a rest. Like, it's really good for them to then see a healthy, strong role model. And it's never been to my family about the number. It's always just been, Mum wants to be happier. Mum wants to sleep better. Mum wants to live longer. I want to see you have your children. I want to be on the floor playing with grandchildren. I want to be
you're going to be
the activities. Yeah. So and they've all gotten on board. So they're all being super encouraging too. And we all have learnt new meals as well, I guess. So one of those, like, coming through the nutritional side is how to eat a balanced meal, what's fueling your body. I've got teenage boys, so like the protein part. I've got another daughter with some health issues, so how do we balance her plate? So it's just like mind-blowing what food can do and how it, like, from inside out.
And I think the big one too is because I know our parents were a lot of diets, calories or like low fats, low carbs, and finally breaking that cycle to help our kids and educate them around, we need fiber in our diet, or protein because it's going to make us strong, not always looking for low carb options or low fat options, and kind of getting that diet cycle out of their head, I think is a big one for parents to learn.
I remember. Yeah, or even bread. Like, my husband would be like, oh, are you eating bread? Of course I'm eating bread. I love bread. I'm not giving that up. I just need to incorporate it in my whole day. So just learning those things.
And have you found a better balance that you can now enjoy social things as well instead of feeling restricted from doing the social things? Like, you found a better balance with it all?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I know I go out and, I'd probably always choose the salad because I thought, at least the fat girl looks like she's having the healthier option. And now I'm like, that salad's probably got more than that burger. I'm going to eat the burger, ditch the chips, and I'll have a drink to celebrate whatever we're going out for. So definitely finding balance. Even just shopping for events, like being able to walk into a store and go, hey, I can sort of choose that or that, put it on and wear it, where I used to dread going shopping. Like, I'd be crying in the change rooms. Like, I'd rather not go. Let's make up an excuse. Can't attend. Now I'm like, well, you know me, this concert, that concert, I'm out, I'm doing this, I'm yes to everything. Going into 40 now, so I'm like, yep, yes to everything, can't miss out.
I remember messaging me being like, oh my God, I'm walking into the shops and they're telling me no, like, get the small size, and how happy you were that you off the rack with anything, which is exciting.
Yeah, and it's good for the confidence, but it's just so rewarding to know the hard work and the discipline and the early mornings. Like, it hasn't been easy in terms of the self-discipline and saying no to things. Like, I think I've lost some friends and, different circles, but just to see that the results, that the other end, and how good you feel and how good you sleep and how happy, and the anxiety, that things that would normally bring me so much anxiety are now like, lessened a little bit. Yeah. So it's just like tick, 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 tick,
The point that you said, it hasn't been easy, it's been hard. But something that I always say is, if we choose the hard in the moment, it makes life easier later on. Where if we choose the easier option in the moment, where, not doing your training, not eating as well, that you not regret it, but you feel worse later, because then you're unhappy in your clothes, you're unhappy in your body. Where if we just do the hard stuff in the moment, you're going to reap those rewards later, and it's all worth it. Like, as hard as it is, I guarantee you further down the track, when you're 28 kilos down, and I'm sure everything just feels better and easier in life than what it was 28 kilos heavier. Things are a struggle to play with the kids, right? So you kind of got to choose your hard.
Choose your hard. Yep. And I remember being out in the rain and being like, okay, I'm walking, it's raining, this is ridiculous. But if I did do it, how crappy I'd feel the next day. So even though that it's a bit of, my clothes are going to be washed anyway, I'm going out. so much better. Like the energy and the vibe that you get from just doing those habits every day is just, amazing.
It's become
Miss it now.
part of your life now, hasn't it? Like, this is just your normal. Like, you
Oh, this is norm. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm like, I'm at the gym, I'm training, like my family, hubby, they all know, oh, you're off to training, see ya. Like, it's just, it's the new mum. Yeah, the new me.
I'm here for it. I love it. Absolutely love it. So if someone is on the fence about joining Shape, what would you say to them based on your experience?
Oh, just do it. Just say yes. Commit to yourself. Like, just do it. Like, you'll make it work. I guess your mind will always hold you back, and there's always excuses. But deep down, if you know you need change, if there's a better version of yourself, if you've just settled and you feel there's a part of you that was craving more, just say yes, just do it. Like, get on board. It's easy to set up. Katie, I'm probably her biggest fan. I tell everybody, can't rave about her enough. And I guess this program is the real deal. All right. So coming on the other end, it's a lifestyle now. I think the biggest compliment actually that I got was from an older man, probably a couple of months ago. And he had seen me and I'd lost some weight, and then he's seen me again and he said to me, oh, you should be most proud that you've kept the weight off. You look incredible. And I was like, yeah, well, just boom, like, yes, I've kept it off. It's a lifestyle. Who would put it back on? Like, because it's just all these daily habits now, like bed early, drinking water, I take my fiber, I eat well, I have fun, I get up, I move. It's a whole package. Like, and yeah.
I love it.
I think that's the best
really
thing.
is that lifestyle and not gaining the weight back, because so many people, can lose the weight with the quick fixes, but they haven't worked up here. They haven't worked on their habits. They haven't worked on their mindset, and they don't have a solid foundation to build upon. It's just like they're trying the fat burners or the quick fixes or the tea.
Yeah, they're like the quick fix. I've got a party, I want to get thin. Like, no, this is
We're from the bottom up, and now we're at the top, and we're staying there.
Yep. And I've cried, I've laughed, I've yelled, been through all the emotions. But yeah, no. If I had to do it again, I would have done it earlier. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's why did I wait? I could have been this much more happier, this much more joy in my life so much earlier if I had just said yes and given myself some self-love. Do you know what I mean? Like, the kids are better for it. My husband's better for it. I'm better for it. So just, do it for yourself. You deserve it as women, mums, wives, it's great. I don't know. And I get emotional because I'm like, oh.
I love it. And there was one point I remember you went on holidays last year and you were like, every other year I wouldn't get in the water or you would be fully clothed. And I just remember you being like, I went snorkeling and I was in my coffee and I was happy and I got to experience everything with the kids instead of sitting on the sideline as well, which is huge.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'd avoid anything to go beachside or have to be in, I think the other one thing, I hadn't worn shorts in 20 years. Like, I just would not wear shorts. Now, I'm in the gym in shorts, I'm at work in shorts in my life. And that was one of the biggest, I think I went to the shops and bought my first pair of shorts and I was like, oh my God, like, I've done it. Like, it works. This is happening. So,
No, I'm so proud of you watching your full journey. I love it, and I just want more women to experience what you have, because you are just living proof that working on these habits and that lifestyle change, that you can do it forever, and this is just your normal now. So,
you can, and anyone can do it. Like, the average woman, I run a household, I'm busy, 3 kids, overcommitted in many areas, work full time. Like, you can do it. You just got to make choices and fit it in and get it done.
No, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for your time today. I appreciate
you. That's okay. All right.
Sharing your journey.
Anytime. I'll see you at the gym in the morning.